Welcome to College Football 26, episode number 6. We're taking on UMass today. We have a shot to secure our first 5-win season. And we're actually the favorites for this one as we push that one real deep. Ooh, for a second I thought he was going to run that out. No, he takes a knee. Two quick completions from UMass. Not looking great on that part. It's going deep. And he caught it, didn't he? I've caught one or two of those balls in, how many games have I played? Well, with offense, 4, 5. And I keep watching other teams secure those balls again and again and again. It must be a trick that I don't know about. Oof. Boy, that was looking like a huge opening. Luckily, it closed quick. We were able to get the tackle. Just 4 yards, but we're in trouble already. First drive, they've been great. Hey, I helped close the gap. 3rd and 4. Come on, let's go. Hold him to a field goal. Hold him to a field goal. Yes! 4th and 7. Yards lost. Love it. Oh, off the post. They missed it. No points. Okay. Okay. We're going to take over on offense. We're playing both sides of the ball today. Nice. Good. 6 yards on first. All right. How are we looking? Nope. Nope. Oh, he didn't get a block on him. I was hoping for a block there. We do pick up a few yards, though. 3rd and 3. Okay. R1 would work here. We're going to go for it. Oh, he came in fast, hard, and he came in hard on us. Darn. It's gonna take me time to get used to the run pass options. Great punt though. Max, range, and tackled right away. Well done. All right, offense, slow start. Defense, slow start. But they're at the 27, like 2 yards better than what is normal. And yes, I read that well. Saw the screen coming, pulled out, and was able to get there and get the tackle. Hey, we got a sack on him. 3rd and 19 this time. Fantastic start here. That was nothing for me, though. I couldn't beat my man until the second try, and by the time I did, I was just pushing into space where others were. That's Summers. I think that's the first time we've seen him. That's a linebacker making the sack on the blitz. One guy coming up extra beyond the defensive line making the push, and he was able to get to the quarterback. At 3rd and 19, we're definitely going to try to cover some back area, and hopefully we can get some pressure on the quarterback with those we are sending. The rip works. Oh, I got in, but second guy there. Ooh, okay, we're good. Punt. Much better. We're starting to win the field position battle after losing it early. Take it out of bounds. Decent little return there. Yeah, great field position. Past midfield. A little bit of space. First down. Curry's already got 20 yards and 2 carries. Triangle, square, or R1. Oh. Pressure got in fast. That hurt. 2nd and 18.
They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Had a guy to the outside, took the inside space, got back to a manageable 3rd at 3rd and 11. We're at the 32, so we're looking at about a 49-yard field goal. If we can shorten that down, keep it over the middle, we've got a definite chance to make a field goal here. Triangle X is probably where we're looking. Got rid of it. Pressure came in. Offensive line not doing a very good job here. And we're looking to punt instead of a 49-yard field goal. I haven't been very good at these 49-yard field goals, so we're going to have to sky kick this one. Okay. Oh, and it bounces into the end zone. The guys turn away from it instead of going and like trying catching the ball. They could have caught the ball, downed it for us. Maybe I need to learn to take over in that situation and try to do it myself. That hole definitely opened. Frazier. That's me. That was my guy. Gets hurt on that play. So Cheatham comes in instead. No way he catches that. Are you kidding me? One UMass player. I got 3 guys right there. They hit him. They hit him as he goes to make the catch, and somehow he hangs on to that. Like I said, my guys never catch those. That's 2 of those catches already today for them. Helped give him an extra 3 yards by allowing him to fall forward there. Frazier back in the game. He falls forward for the first, and that's going to end the first quarter. Short gain there on first. Have we even had a incompletion from them yet? Oh, come on. He bounced off that, and then the helpers didn't react to it. They like ran right past him. So not only a missed tackle, but idiot defensive IQ by a couple other guys at the moment. I feel like he's at 100% completion rate right now. It's crazy. Oh, he was going for the end zone. We brought him down, but man, first goal. We finally get everybody covered, and there's nice tackle in the backfield. Summers already has 5 tackles today. Again. Defensive tackles giving up too much space up the middle over and over again. The defensive tackle next to me was way to the outside, gave a huge hole, and Hairston went right through it. The guy who was coming inside was me, and I'd come through my guy to get there. Only got to the 20. Hold on. Audible. We're not running to the outside here. I hiked it. I hiked it. He clap, 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 and did nothing. Fucking awesome. Awesome. First and 15. Tight end makes a catch and is able to make the turn. Falls almost on the line and somehow only gets 6. Well, still has 4 yards to go. Like, that should have been 2nd and 1. 2nd and 2. I guess knee hit the ground before he fell forward. Triangle or square going deep. Dropped. Dropped. Finally got some blocking. I'll take that shallow cross. Let's get the first down. Circle's the main target. Triangle in the second line. And dropped. He got hit by 2 guys. That's my bad. Putting it there. Whoa! Okay. One went a little wild, but we got it there. And a good tackle. But the offense stalls. And we didn't give them the deep. We didn't pin them that deep, so. Quarterback runs again. We got to him. This time I came down the middle and it switched to the wrong guy. It switched to the wrong guy. And he's too fast for me. Now we're in trouble. I'm gonna sim forward and see if the AI can help get us back in, because I'm not doing a very good job at the moment, I don't think. All right, we get to halftime and it's 14-3. We definitely did a little bit more there, but let's jump to the fourth quarter. 17-3 now. Okay, let's get back in this. Let's play just his offense now. Okay, plenty of space on the left, so that's where I'm looking. Square, triangle, R1. R1, wide open. Bad throw. Very bad throw. So much room to the outside. Pulls him back to the inside, allowing the defender to get there. Oh, same play. Zone. Again! Terrible throw! That was a horrendous throw. Even worse than the last one. The quarterback does not have the accuracy or the IQ to throw it the right way. And they scored. They scored. This game's done. 27-3 final. That was very ungood. Yes. I think that ensures we're not going to get that one signing. That was rough. Probably ensures we're not going to get that fifth win either. And there you go. Ring. He has verbally committed. So after a failed Week 12, Michigan State has been able to push it over the line and sign him. Oh. And then I got locked out of that quarterback we went for. We didn't crack the top 8 as Nebraska stepped in this week out of nowhere and pushed it into a top 8 scenario. We're not going to secure this guy either. There's no way. Iowa's so far ahead. Let's go ahead and remove him now. Oh, same with Cincinnati. Been taking a lot of guys off the list this week as it seems to be that turning point in the season where a lot of teams are suddenly interested in guys. But we've got another right edge, which I already picked one up. But hey, we can put one on either side, right? And you can switch them up. That could really help us get after this guy as nobody's in on him. We've already pushed him to number 1, so we'll start sending the house for him. On the road at Northern Illinois does not guarantee a loss. They're not very good, but they're better than us, so it's still probably going to be a 4-8 season, but let's see if we can sneak out a 5-win year. Good recruiting week, a lot of new faces. That's not the kind of XP that suggests we would have gotten a win, and no. 4-8, so second straight year at 4-8. Not last, but 132nd out of the 135 programs. We're only ahead of a few, and really the bottom handful are mostly from our conference. At the end of the regular season, we're looking at least 4 guys that want to leave because we're not very good. We got 1 guy wants to leave for pro potential. We got 2 that want to leave for brand exposure. 1 for conference prestige, and 1 for coach prestige. Playing style, not necessarily any, but there might be a couple, or playing time. We're definitely not going to lose 20 this time, or probably not going to lose 20, but who knows. Most of the guys, though, most of them are not going to be a real threat to us. We're definitely in a better state, especially recruiting-wise as well. And we're starting to develop some skills coaching-wise. Yeah, it's all pointing towards things are looking better for next year than they were for this year or last year. I think we're headed in the right direction. Even though we lost, Montero gets offensive player of the week for the conference with 11 catches, 119 yards, and 2 touchdowns, but we lost. Looks like it might have been close, though. Yeah, much better than the UMass loss. We scored 28, would have been enough to beat UMass against a good Northern Illinois team, but they scored 45, so a lot of quick scores. So two win streaks along the season gave us the 4 wins that we had on the year. New commits. A couple weeks further on, defensive tackle Burks, 3 stars. 3-star wide receiver Horner, and 3-star wide receiver Regis all signing on. 3 new commits. That really is going to open things up. I miss out on 1 guy here, but 3 more. We're at 9. And we're going to be moving into that end of season kind of mode here as there's no recruiting happening this week. Heisman goes to the Ohio State quarterback. 4,300 yards, 44 touchdowns on a 68 pass completion percentage. So we have early signing day. We've got our 17 locks here with our 7 locks with 2 more below that. So we're looking at 9 here. No hours to do anything today, but we're close to Hayden committing. We're close to getting to the top 3 for Irwin, 3-star corner. Kindred, we're getting chased by Middle Tennessee. Not doing great, and that's with Send in the house, so we could be in a little bit of trouble there, but we'll keep working because we have the lead. Kearns looking great. Rapid progress there, but early in the process, and that's only at 25 hours. Gilrith, the newest one, we're getting chased by Kentucky all of a sudden, so that's not good. We were ahead there. They weren't in the battle. Suddenly they are. Close to a commit for a right guard here. That's good. That's without doing much effort. We got lucked out of this wide receiver here. 3 stars. And this one has committed his left tackle to Cincinnati. Oh man. We lost our half star. We are down to 0 stars. So we've gone backwards in that part. That's going to hurt our recruitment capability a little bit. But coach prestige is rising. It's up to a D- average for our staff. Athletic facilities drops to a D- going backwards. Or to a D, that is. Coach stability is a D. Pro potential's non-existent for our program. Or stays neutral, I guess. And it's Ohio State who has won the national championship from the 5 seed, 13-3 record. They beat Georgia, the 3 seed, in the championship game 41-28. Still Ryan Day coaching Ohio State. So as we move into our next phase of recruitment, we've actually got our first 2-star signature with nothing but a scholarship offer. Those 5 points were enough to get him over the line, so we bring in a 2-star right guard. And here's that moment of truth in the players leaving section. Is it 20? And do we have any chance of hanging on to any of them? We can only try to persuade 2 guys. Sophomore running back, 80 overall, pro potential. His reason, we knew he was going to leave. He's the biggest one we're losing. Others, a little bit older. Broughton's the backup. No surprise he's leaving. But Murphy. So we're losing Murphy, 74 overall. He was an important player for us this season. After that, it's not hurting too bad on the guys we're losing, but I'm surprised we actually are losing all of these guys further down the list. We're losing our 20. Are we not losing Adams? I don't think we are. Yeah. No, we are. Oh, he's a senior anyway. So we are losing Adams. We're losing Curry, who was the main running back through graduation. Not that many seniors, but there's enough. Oof. More than I thought. We're losing quite a few players this season. And the persuasion chance, very low, is our best shot. The free safety seems to be the best player that we could maybe convince of staying, so we'll try to convince him. That failed. Kicker. We don't want to lose our kicker. Try to convince him to stay, and that has failed as well. So we are losing this group. Worse than I expected it to be, just from how things were shaping up. It looked like we weren't going to lose 20 guys, but anybody who had that risk, they all went. But last year at this stage, we were down to a 59 overall rating. This year we're down to a 61 overall rating, so we still have more talent left than what we had a year ago. And that brings us into our 4 weeks of off-season recruiting. Our best wide receiver, the best player on the roster, 89 overall, ended up going in round number 5. So we got somebody drafted. And we have our first deal breaker. We had none all year, but we have one now. And it is Hayden, who I wasn't that big on anymore. We were very close to commitment. But he's another running back. And we already have 3 in the class. I really didn't need another, so sucks that we're losing them, because I mean it would have been a nice signing, but that's okay. Irwin looks assured. Kindred is a struggle. We have our hours to put in, so UK is coming for us on that free safety. I don't think we're gonna hold them off. So I've added 6 transfer portal targets, and we're immediately on the list of most of them, like 5 of the 6 guys that we're way. And then I've added 1 high school 3-star, kind of the last 3-star left that had no offers from anyone. So we're going to throw the house at this one and see if we can emerge ahead of others. But then I don't have a quarterback right now, and I got two guys here, and I think I'm going to have to try to target both of them. They're 2 stars, so I'm only going to split their hours at 25-25 and see what happens. And then there was one transfer? No, there was not a transfer. I have 0 tight ends being targeted, so let's try to get one there. That right edge that I was mentioning, we're getting chased, but we have the lead on, and we've got a ways to go on recruitment. We're going to send the house for the 50 points there, but we're also going to schedule a visit, spend 25 points this week, pitch him on playing time, which he's going to be a big fan of. So 75 points being spent on Kindred to try to push him over the line and stay ahead of Middle Tennessee. But I'm definitely keeping an eye on some of these other guys. Actually, this is the last one at the top of our list, so let's try to get him over the line. We have such a healthy lead, though. I don't think we're going to get chased. No, we're going to get him. We're going to get him. I think we can afford to just go as is. We don't have that big of a lead here on Kearns, so let's spend some points on Kearns. Keep pushing him along anyway. I have the fullback here. Let's spend some points there to keep him going along. Snowden, it's a halfback. I have so many, but I might be able to move him to another position of use, right? 3-star talent, or do we just want... We got 3 halfbacks already. Or do I have 2? Hold on, let me see. Just halfbacks. Oh, we only have 2 right now. Okay, we lost that 3rd one. But we've got the potential to sign both of these guys and have 4 in the class. But we also just lost, what, 2, 3? Maybe we take them just because we can, right? Well, Griggs looks like he's going to be pretty well locked in. Let's just spend the minimal 10 points on him. And then for Snowden, we've got to... Let's try to keep him. 25. Kind of look position by position. We got quarterback going. Halfback's already looking pretty good. We're spending some points on the fullback. Wide receiver, we've got 3 guys signed, and that's the only 3 we're going after. That's okay. That's already good class. 1 junior college, the other 2 high school guys, and all 3 stars. Tight end, okay, we're making our effort there. Offensive tackle, we've got 1 3-star guy signed, so the other one, Howard. What's his situation? Oh, way behind, but the only one with an offer. Suppose that means we would get him, right? If they don't offer, and if they do offer, then that's that. Center, we've already got 1 3-star guy, and we've got a chance to get number 2. We've got 2 right edges that we're after. We got 1 already. We need to try to get into a left. We've got a 3-star defensive tackle. Outside linebacker, we do not have anything locked in, so we've got to get after these guys. They're both weak side. Valenzuela looks to be a sure shot. Malecki not. We signed a Malecki last year. Are they related? Could be. This is where we need to spend some more points. For now, we'll say all hours. 2 2-star guys here. I think Irwin was assured, right? Oh yeah, massively ahead. We're okay. We'll get him. Nobody signed on this week, but we definitely made some progress with some of these guys. Okay, Irwin has some competition. I do have some hours left. Make sure he stays ahead. We could schedule a visit. Playing time. Kindred. Okay, that was good. That got us pretty far ahead. We'll keep spending the hours on him. Kearns is looking good. Gilreth has a nice advantage. All those guys up through 17 are looking good. Ansa, well ahead, but there is some competition now, so we might want to spend a few points on him. Just the, 10 variety. There's no 4 stars or better that are left that aren't being recruited, but I did find 4 3-star guys that are still out there without offers. And so a punter, a will linebacker, a kicker, and a wide receiver. I've got 2 of them on the list for now, but I can only offer a scholarship to 1 of them at this moment. So we'll get that going. We'll start with the will. It's going to be the final week of scouting, or of the off-season signing, transfer portal, and all that. Here's how we're looking briefly. We've got our 10 already signed, which big head start compared to last year, and 9 of those are 3-star guys. And then additionally, we seem to be a lock for this next group, including a bunch of 3-star guys. So there's at least 3, 4, 5, 6 more 3-star guys, number of 2-stars, and I've really been careful to put my points into the battles, the ones that are actually going to be tight. Looks like through 28 we should have everybody, but then here comes 29. Very close with Illinois. We've got a visit and send in the house. They're probably going to send the house and get more points from it, but hopefully the visit adds enough to give us the push we need to stay ahead and sign this guy. We already got 1 3-star center, but it'd be great to have 2. We could always put one of them at a different spot on the line if we need. We got a battle here for this one, but we pulled pretty far ahead. We do have a battle here, and I'm sending the house, but Ball State got the visit already guaranteed for this week 4, so I can't get a visit for him, which means we might lose this one to that tight end, and maybe we'd have no tight ends in the class, but I could probably find one of those mini halfbacks we've got and push one of them over to give us a decent tight end. This is going to be a struggle, but we do have the week 4 visit to add on top of sending the house. And then the last 3 guys are the last ones we brought in, and we still haven't cracked the list, but we're the only offers that any of them have a kicker, a punter, and a will linebacker, a weak side linebacker. I had enough points, enough hours to spare to get to 25, friends and family, push them up. I think if we're outside of the top 8, they won't sign with us, even though we're the only offer they have, most likely. My guess is we have to at least crack that top 8 to make that happen. And I don't know if the top is an indication enough that it would push into the top 5 even, because all 3 of them are there in that category. And yeah, so that might be enough to push us to number 1 and get those 3 guys signed. Fingers crossed on that part. This would be a hell of a class. There's Kindred, Howard, Irwin. That's a second 3-star guy. It's already 10, 11, 12 3-stars, 13, 14, and we do have that overload at halfback. All 2-star guys at this point. We've got that bottom edge of the list. A lot of commits, so we've done really well with this class. There's a quarterback, but only a 2-star. Still no 3-star quarterbacks. 2 quarterbacks signed, and both are 2-star guys. We won this one. This was the one I was worried about losing. So we've come out ahead, and what did I say? 14 now on 3-stars. And here's where we would get into the last 3 guys. There's the kicker. We got him. But we didn't get the other 2. So we got the kicker, but not the other 2, it looks like. But, oh my goodness, that was amazing. And we level up. That was 22 signings today to go with the 10. So we got 32 out of 35. We lost the battle on the tight end. That visit to Ball State that we couldn't schedule, that they were able to schedule over us, got him over the line. The punter we didn't crack the top 10 on. And the weak side linebacker, 3-star. We did crack the top 8, but Virginia Tech and NIU were able to make the push. It looks like NIU didn't even have an offer, supposedly. I'm not sure how he signed with them. I guess he decided he wants to walk on there. But that's the 3 we missed out on. We got everybody else. In terms of where that fills in, it says 4 quarterbacks, but I remember only having 2 on the list. Well, in terms of top classes, it's Georgia at number 1, Ohio State, LSU, Oregon came in 4th best, and Penn State. I think we're going to be pretty far up this list compared to last year. And last year was not bad at all. And there we are, 73rd. Big jump from a year ago in the rankings. And yeah, that's going to help us. That's going to help us a lot. 32 guys, 16 3-stars, and 16 2-star talents. That last one, Feasago, apparently was the best guy in the class too. So sneaking that one in. Kindred also, that was another one we worked really hard on. Gastineau, the other offensive lineman, that was our top guys. Okay. And before we leave off season, we've got some position changes to potentially make. Ricard made some progress during the season. He's gone from a 72 up to a 75. He's now got 4 young quarterbacks behind him, with the 2 freshmen already coming in, better than at least 1 redshirt freshman. But quarterback's still a weakness. Running back, no 80s, but we've got a lot of talent and a couple freshmen that are coming in, bigger, better, stronger. I'm done with position changes for this offseason, with our best player before we go into offseason gains being a soon-to-be senior tight end who's an 84 overall, a kicker who's an 80 overall, and a handful of guys that are a 75 plus, including Brookhart, the quarterback, who progressed already that far during the season, and then a number of guys in that 70 range, including a bunch of young players. We're younger and weaker at the moment, but I do have a lot of confidence that the offseason gains are going to push us pretty far along. Hopefully. There's a level up, and we're up to a 62 overall. And after the development for the offseason, that tight end just an 85, that kicker just an 84. They didn't progress that much, but Brookhart certainly did. Now a junior, 79 overall. Will be better than a year ago. I mean, he started the year as a 72 last year. Backup kicker, though, is really good at a 79, and there's a real danger we're going to lose him. But the other one's also a sophomore, so we'll have 2 young guys. Redshirt freshman, punter, 79. And plenty of mid-70s guys. Now, this does not include freshmen. Freshmen don't get the gains, which is kind of silly because they're still, like, last year into this year, and they're still going to have some time to train with the team. So it's a little weird to me that freshmen are as good as they are at the time and just don't get better. But anyway, wide receiver, plenty of gains. A few guys into the lower mid-70s. 1 good tight end. Left tackle, we got somebody at a 70. Left guard, we got a 72. At center, we got a 74. At right guard, we got a 76. Right tackle, oof, that's weak, just a 62. But I think we got somebody freshman-wise that's going to start for us, but he's only going to be so good, so that might be a bit of a weakness for us next season. Left end, right, 78, nice. Brown is going to be really good. And defensive tackle, a 70 and a 69. Strong side linebacker, 73. Same for the Mike and the Will, 74, so good balance there. Corner, a 70. Nice gains, plus 12. Red shirt freshman. Free safety, just a 63. We're really thin at safety. It's been really hard to recruit safety the last couple of years. We got a junior strong safety as a 70. All right, I'm going to spend 8 more points on offensive line to get offensive line transfers more interested. And then we're going to start pushing the D-line next. Risks for the upcoming season on transfers is looking so much better. Playing styles, there's only a few guys concerned. Only 1 player worried about playing time, that backup kicker who's pretty good. Conference prestige, still a problem, but there's really only 1 guy that's overly worried about that. And then just a few in other categories. The championship contender only has 1 guy worried about it. Pro potential, not too many guys. So most of what we have and what we've recruited over the last couple of years fit the program a little bit better. And I think we're finally going to start having some stability on outgoing players and be able to bring in better talents, and not having to replace so much is going to help us grow. And no cuts to make this year. Roster size at 82 of 85. So as we head into year 3, the little bit of talent gain we had for year number 2, not matched for year 3. We're going to drop back down. It's still better than that year 1 team, but it's in between the year 1 and year 2 teams. So the sophomore slump is coming in our 3rd year, in part, I think, because we've dropped down to 0 stars. But we recruited so much better for this year than last. What did we end up getting? 16 3-star guys, where we got 4 in year number 1. Now, if I can get anything close to that again for year number 3, if we can get about 16 3-star guys, the recruiting lessons really paying off. And that better talent is going to shine through and help our program get better. after the development, we're going to take a quick look at where we're at on depth chart. We've got already a redshirt freshman who's a 66, and I think he'll easily reach a 72 for next year to match where we were with Brookhart, a junior, way better. So we've got a big improvement at quarterback for this year. And we still have one more year left for him, and no reason why you would think he would transfer. Running back's going to be a problem, though. We had an 81 and a 79, and we had an 81, an 80, and like a 77 last year. Our best running backs is 71, and it's young guys. This is all guys that we have recruited. That's going to be a problem. Wide receiver, also a big drop-off, but okay. Depth, in a way, it's better than a year ago. And it's all younger guys, but one. There's not very many seniors left, but one of them is our best player at Newell. We're going to definitely focus on him. How's his catching? 85. Left tackle, a 70. Left guard has a 76. We've got a 74 at center. Right guard has a 72. And our right tackle has a 67 overall. So that is our weakest position on the line. Left edge has a 78. Nice. Brown. I moved Brown over. 71 for the true freshman Spears coming in at right edge. He'll be the main guy there. Defensive tackle, 70 and a 69 behind him. So the D-line's looking all right. Strong side linebackers led by 3 original weak side linebackers, but they've got good balance. Middle is good and weak. I don't know why it swaps all of these guys. Overtime, current, whatever. Corner, 170. Looking a little weak there. All young guys except for the one junior. So that right now, that's the most encouraging thing about what we have. Free safety is a mess. I've not been able to recruit here at all. And strong safety problem as well, as we've got a corner coming in on that part of the depth chart. Maybe I can bump him up. We're fine at kicker and punter. And we've got some good return men. Team definitely still has some holes this year, but as we've noticed, there's hardly anything in the upper class. It's almost all freshmen, sophomores on this roster, so we've gotten so much younger right now, and there is some potential within those groups, especially all those 3-star guys we've had. So the benefit of them coming along, it's going to take a little bit of time, especially with so many 3-star guys that we brought in this year, and almost all as freshmen, and not having gotten development yet. They will develop bigger, better, faster, but it's going to take us another year or two before we can start to compete a little more regularly within our conference and be more of a threat towards some type of progression and prestige gain for the program. For now, we're down to 0 stars, and I think we're back to being the weakest team in the nation for the moment. There is a rising sun on the horizon, so I'm looking forward to, well, the future. The current, this next year, could be our toughest. Hopefully the team can get back to 4 wins, but it's going to be another quick season with plenty of sims. That's going to do it for this one, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.